have your 02 to 11 Zuma engine, or you want to run like an RC1 style case, adjustment blocks in here in the center that you would just transfer from one side to the other. You've got all your stainless Allen hardware. We're gonna offer this kit just as you see it.
Probably the strongest and most modular mount that's out there, I would say.
Hands down.
Pricing idea range?
Rough pricing, we're gonna try to shoot for about 4.
Such a horrible idea.
Oh, that's better. Oh, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of the new meat rug, Paul?
Yeah, Sean and Ted's meat market.
You like that? Is he winking?
Yeah, he's talking about his smoked meats.
He's smiling too. Do you see why I had to get it?
Yeah.
I had to barter for it. Well, hello there. I keep wanting to do the Mr. Rogers entry. So what we have here is a 100% designed and made here in Oregon. It's a horizontal Zuma mount to fit your Honda Ruckus. So the way this guy works is if you have a 02 to 11 Yamaha Zuma motor, this is the horizontal motor. This case here is a RC1. Actually, yeah, so it's RC1 Zuma engine layout, which means you've got the 2 tabs here on the top. If you have your 02 to 11 Zuma engine, or you want to run like an RC1 style case, or Aprilla sr50 Minarelli that has your 2 top tabs, this is going to be the kit for you. This kit is going to be centered, so your engine is going to be centered in the frame. Wheel is going to be centered. However, you do actually have movement here if you want to do something custom. You've got about, we made this angle match this angle here, so you've got about 1 inch of play to slide this to that side. So if you want to do that, you can. On this side, you would simply take, you've got adjustment blocks in here in the center that you would just transfer from one side to the other to shift the motor over that direction. Currently don't have, we're looking at designing a mount that has an offset to it too, but this is kind of a feeler to see if people are going to want to run fatties in different wheel combinations. It definitely adds to a lot of complexity to be able to design the whole mount to be able to offset one way or another. So right now we're doing just center. If you're a crafty person and you want to run a fatty, you would simply have to just do something different with the shock arm, or hit us up. We can make you a custom shock arm, but for now, this is what we're gonna stick with. What's cool about this is, like I said, everything's designed here, made here in USA. You've got your 2 arms here. Some of the mounts you've seen, you guys, they have one thin metal arm on this side, and typically, with these mounts, when you sit on them and push up and down, you see the wheel kind of tweak a little bit one way. That's because this whole mount is kind of flexing. So we decided to do 1 bar here and 1 bar here. So it's mega overkill, super strong. The mount's not going to stretch, it's not going to twist or flex. And then you've got some adjustment here as well. So you can't see it. You can see on this side here, you've got some adjustment, so you can actually pitch this mount back and forth, which is going to change your wheelbase, and it's also going to change the pitch of the shock. So if you want to shorten it up, lengthen it a little bit, you want to change, it's going to rock that motor up and down like this. So you do have that adjustment there, which is really nice. You've got, looks like 1, 2, 3 different adjustments. You can move it back and forth. So that is one added benefit. And then up here, you've got all your stainless Allen hardware. Went ahead and tapped the back side, that way if you do cross-thread it, you do strip it, you're just replacing this one little back piece here, which we can make, rather than having to replace the front. So that's why you've got the threaded holes up here. These are all drilled through, kind of for that same purpose. If you guys strip something out when they're threaded, then you're kind of up creek. It goes all the way through to get a nut and bolt on there. That way, there's no threading issues with cross threading or issues like that. Same with the shock. The shock is a through bolt design with a nut on this side. So we're gonna offer this kit just as you see it. Actually, structurally the same, but we're gonna anodize the whole kit. It's gonna be black. It's gonna have our logo here on this side. So most of the design is gonna go away. It'll have our logo here on this side, here on this side. You know, say made in USA up on the top. The whole thing will be anodized black, and then it'll be chamfered out. So you'll see all these edges exposed, our logo will be exposed and everything too. Also going to put some holes here, one for a coil pack on this side, and one for a Kuni style fuel pump on this side. So you get a little bit of extra with the kit. So at least you have some spots to mount some stuff. So pretty stoked. Took a year or so to design and make. This one's going to go to Canada. We customer that purchased a twin and an RC1 for a Zuma. So this is going to go to Canada first, and then we're going to run a batch.
So probably like 1 to 2 months.
It's probably going to be a couple months, yeah, because we're going to run a batch of 20 to start and see. It's going to come with this anodized bolt. It's going to come with the new OEM shim here or spacer. And if you guys wanted to do without the center section here, if you wanted more room, so all your intakes are going to clear. It doesn't look like it, but they do. This is just like stock. This is your stock tube here. This is going to be way stronger than a bolt here and a bolt here. So that's kind of why we did that design. If you want to, you could, in theory, if you wanted to, you could actually cut this here and cut this here and bolt it and bolt it. If you wanted to have more room here, you could do that. That being said, this is definitely going to be your strongest design here, having the bolt all the way through and having this steel spacer. So
And this is probably the strongest, most modular mount that's out there, I would say.
Hands down. Yeah. There's another design which is it's a great design, but it's steel. Nothing wrong with it at all. This is just kind of the next step up if you want something that's going to look a lot better, look a lot cleaner, stronger. That being said, I don't think the other mounts are weak by any means. They're good design, but this is just the next step up. So
rough pricing idea range.
Rough pricing, we're gonna try to shoot for about $400.
Okay.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, this little chunk here, this piece of aluminum alone, because aluminum was out of control, was $200. Not to machine it, just for the chunk of aluminum to make this piece was $200 because aluminum's through the roof. But we're still gonna try to shoot for $400. So we gotta buy some OEM hardware. We've got to buy, your nuts and bolts. You've got to buy your C-clips for your spacer. You've got to buy the bolts. So your $25 cost and just like the auxiliary kind of extra stuff. So yeah, pretty stoked. And he's gonna do it. We're gonna do like a 3D drawing of the whole kit, kind of blown apart with all the hardware and all the nuts and bolts. So that's another thing I don't think most companies do as far as
Show
instructions
you how to put it
go.
together.
Yeah, so we'll do a big blown up like we'll provide a sheet that has a blown up drawing of kind of different angles so you guys can understand it. Probably do a video too, but it's really simple. So maybe we can even assemble parts of it before we ship it. So
Cool.
yeah, pretty sweet. They're keychains.
Out now.
They're gonna sell fast, I think. I know, actually, because I need some on some of my bikes.
Oh yeah.
What's that? This is okay. Paul, you want to ride the Oak Rodeo? This is like what the guys do that run the rides, right?
You gotta give it a little shake.
No, I got this. Let me just learn it. I think I need to get down further. I think it's more effective further down low. I gotta learn the ride.
You need that stick.
You need the crank lever.
Okay. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, that was on one foot.
No.
That's
You do this. Get up here now. That's
Okay.
your turn.
Okay.
Alright.
Hop up.
No. Take your foot off it.
Hop
Stand
up.
over
It's
there.
part of the challenge. You have to hop off while it's moving.
No, that's such a horrible idea. Because no,
Oh, that's better. Oh, I got it.
Jump, Paul.
No, I'm not gonna jump.
Try to jump at the top of it.
Okay.
What happens when the insurance is
You don't do anything wrong. We're testing
The durability of the airbag. I think the airbag needs a bigger valve on it.
200 psi on it. Alright, I'm gonna stand on it.
Yeah.
You wanna operate it?
Yeah, I'm gonna operate it.
Okay, get off.
don't trust you.
Wow, look at that.
All right, Paul. Let him have it.
How'd you make it so bouncy?
Because your foot
Oh,
doesn't move.
flip the rod.
No, your foot moves too slow. You gotta be fast with the controls. Once you go all the way up, you kind of wait till you're. Let go. You can leave it in one way.
You gotta go.
It goes automatically. No, it doesn't.
It'll stay open for the drop.
Well, it's too good outside. Feels good with the air conditioning installed.
Dang! Look at that.
Wow. So nice.
I think we're the only air conditioning shop.
93 degrees outside.
Probably. Okay, you're not.
80 in here.
You're not
You gotta get lower.
You gotta,
Get
no,
lower.
you gotta
There
be
you go.
patient. You
Lower.
gotta go down further. It's more effective down low.
Right around this area.
Where's somebody walking right now? Yeah,
Go up, down, up, down. Go, Paul.
We're busy right now.
Yeah, we're working on
Jump, Brandon.
Look at this, Paul. See, I may be old, but check this out. You really couldn't have balance on one foot. I'm bouncing on a moving platform. Okay, this is a challenge. Anytime you guys say, "Oh yeah, this requires some leg strength." All right, Paul, can you even stand on one leg at all, like on the ground? Let me see you do it. Can you stand on one leg just without? Can you do it?
We're
No,
not
not on
doing
the
it.
platform, just right here. Why? Okay, so if you can't do it, then you fail.
I literally can.
Brandon.
Old man.
Okay, jump off, Brandon. Breaks his tailbone.